How do you find your content pillars? So first, let's start off by going over what content pillars are. Content pillars are basically the categories of content that hold up your brand as a whole. So every single piece of content that you put out onto your page should fall into one of these many content pillars. They're basically used to help ensure that you never run out of content ideas because you can always fall back on one of the many content pillars that you create. So let's go over how to figure out our content pillars. So let's come here to my computer and let's say, again, for example, that we are a tax preparer or a CPA. So we prepare business owners' taxes. That is what I do on this fictional business. So now here are some questions we can ask ourselves to help come up with our content pillars and really set the stage for our content strategy as a whole. So first, let's ask ourselves, what is our mission statement? Now, since I'm not actually a CPA, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT and I'm just going to bullshit one. So give me a mission statement for a CPA. Okay, cool. Let's just say, for example, this is our mission statement. All right, put that into there. Yours will probably be a lot better because it's not ChatGPT. Okay, and then now the vision for our CPA business is, let's just say that our vision is to be the go-to consultant for all business owners in America. Okay, something like that. And then we go into what are our values. Let's just say for this example, we run things ethically, so we're ethical. We respect privacy, we're reliable. So our values, ethical, reliable. Let's see, trustworthy. And then, yeah, let's stick with those. So the reason we wrote this down is because we're gonna go back to it in a second, but this is gonna help us with our pillars. So what do our customers want? Okay, we have our product audience and our brand audience. Basically, our product audience is the people who would directly buy from us. The brand audience is people who wouldn't directly buy from us, but would refer us to the people that would buy from us. So if we look at our product audience, we can ask them, what do your customers want? Well, our product audience, they want help with their taxes. So want help with their taxes. So they want tax tips. What else do they want? They want to know, let's get more in depth. So they want to know how to save money on taxes. They want to know how to comply with tax law to not go to jail. So now let's look into who our competitors are. Obviously this would be different for you because you probably know who your competitors are. But for me, I'm going to go to TikTok and actually try to find who my competitors would be. So let's do that. I'm gonna look up tax tips for business owners, and then we'll see the most popular videos that come up. And then if we see the same name more than twice, we know that this person kind of knows what they're doing. And we know that they're knowledgeable in this niche because obviously their videos that they've been putting out have gotten to the top page more than once. So this Carlton Dennis guy, I've seen twice. Let's open up his page. This Tyler McBroom guy, I've seen this guy's videos before in the past, so I know he is pretty big in this space. This is just the top video. I'm gonna click on it. Let's see. Low Silver, Duke Loves Taxes. I've seen this guy. Let's see, anyone else come up? Okay, so those are some. This guy has tax in his name. Let's open that up. And then let's just open up one of these girls. Which one went more viral? This one. Okay. So now let's check on them and see if they would be our competitors. Okay, so this girl does not look. Nope, looks like she's making stuff about Amish land. So not really gonna be a help. Taxmaster Dave only has 700 followers. Not really a competitor. Duke Loves Taxes, 3.5 million. Okay, so this guy would definitely be a competitor. So we would put this in here on our competitors. And guys, remember, competitors aren't just people who are selling the same exact thing as you. Competitors are people who are competing for your brand and product audience's attention. So Like I said, our brand audience is business owners who want help with their taxes and higher up in companies who want to help help their people or help their company stay out of legal trouble and stay on taxes. So like our brand and product audience, they would be consuming these types of videos, right? This is exactly what they'd be watching. So whether or not this guy's selling the same service as us, the videos he's putting out takes our audience's attention. So he is a competitor. We want to look at what he's doing and study his account. Okay, Prince Donnell has a lot of followers. Looks like he just makes business, life, and money content. Not a lot about taxes, so let's take that off. Tyler McBroom, he's a CPA and tax strategist. I swear this guy had a bigger account. Let me relook this guy up. Because I remember seeing this guy like years ago. There's no way he only has 4. Okay, shit. Oh, he has over 900,000 on IG. Okay, so I think this is just a brand new account. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to open up his Instagram because maybe his content there is better. I don't know why he only has 500 followers here. Okay, so he definitely is a competitor. Schedule your free tax review. Yep, okay. Cool, so he has tax content coming here. This guy's 145K. Write-offs, S-Corp, taxes. Okay, yes, so this guy is making tax content. He is a competitor. Boom. Let's put the Tyler McBroom here. Okay. And obviously, since you run your own business, you'll know exactly who your competitors are. It shouldn't take you that much time to do this, but you should still like look up on TikTok and Instagram your niche to see who is competing for your audience's attention. So we got these out of the way. Let's take a look at these guys' accounts in a second. But first we got to figure out, what are we trying to accomplish? So the main focus of now, are we trying to attract more users? Are we trying to attract higher value customers? Are we nurturing our community for LTV? It really all depends on what point you're at in your business. So like if you're starting from brand new, you probably want to attract more users. If you have a good amount of users and you just want like better customers, obviously you want to attract higher value customers. If you're just like a super big company and you guys are already big up there, you would just want to nurture your community for LTV. So with all that being said, let's just say that we are brand new and our goal would just to be to attract more users. Okay. And then now, what are our audience's interests, pain points, and questions? We kind of asked that a little bit here, but let's try to figure out what is our audience interested in? So like, what are business owners interested in? Let's just see what ChatGPT tells us. Profitability and revenue goals, cost management and efficiency, cash flow management. Okay. So it could be accounting tips. That's something that I missed out here. Obviously, if I was a real CPA, I would fucking know this. But what do our customers want? Accounting tips, right? CPA, Certified Public Accountant. I think that's what that stands for, right? What does CPA stand for? Certified Public Accountant. Yeah, okay, so accounting tips, duh. So that's something else they want to know. What are their pain points? Personal development, leadership skills. That'd be something good too. That'd be something good if I was a master in that, okay? So like, this is a really good example. I wouldn't try to talk about stuff that you're not a master in. So like if I'm a CPA, obviously I would know a lot about like helping people with taxes, how to save money on taxes, and probably some accounting tips. But like if I haven't scaled my CPA firm to like 8 figures or like high 7 figures, do I really know a lot about like huge leader? Like if I'm a one-man show, do I really know a lot about leadership skills? Probably not. Now if I owned a huge 8-figure, 9-figure firm, I would know a good amount about leadership skills because obviously I got to that point. So I'm saying that this is a brand new like accounting firm, I'm not gonna try to talk on leadership skills because just at the point of where this fictional business is at, I'm not a very good leader, right? So we're not gonna talk about that, but it's gonna be different for your business depending on where you're at. Exit strategies and succession planning. If I've helped people with that in the past, yes, I could talk about that, but new business, I'm not gonna talk about it. Networking and partnerships, okay, I could talk about this. So let's just say maybe I'm a master in networking and partnerships. All right, let's just put that in there. Not a master in that. Regulatory compliance and legal issues. Yes, we're a master in that. Okay. Boom, we'll just put that in here. And guys, right now we're just brainstorming to create the content pillars. So none of this is the content pillars yet. This is just giving us ideas on what the content pillars should be about. So we got our audience's interest, we got some of their pain points, and we got some other questions. So now I'm just gonna delete this line because I've kind of touched those bases. All right, now that we have all this information, let's get our content pillars. So now I'm gonna look back at what does our audience want? So they want help with their taxes. They want tax tips. There's one pillar. And then from there, we can bring about a bunch of different video ideas. So like, okay, basically what we're trying to do with these pillars is we want to be able to take these pillars and put them into like Google, ChatGPT or something, and then look up like, okay, what are 30 questions? What are 30 tax tips? That's the content pillar. What are 30 tax tips that business owners want to know? And then let's just see what comes here. All right, and then this will give us video ideas. All right. So now it'll give us all of these video ideas, and then we can turn these into content. We can turn these into content after using the Mackay method, which I'm getting into next. That's what we're trying to do here with this content pillar. We're just trying to give us, the pillars for creating all of these content ideas. So, okay, there's one pillar. The one pillar is tax tips. All right, so we got that. How to save money on taxes. Okay, we're actually gonna go more in depth here. We're gonna go saving on taxes tips. And then we're gonna go tax compliance tips. All right. And then we're just gonna switch it into accounting tips. All right. So now we have all of this, and these would be our content pillars. Boom. How to save on taxes, how to comply with new tax law, and then just some accounting tips. So the reason we have this stuff here, like the mission statement, the vision, and all this is because when we write down the ideas, and furthermore, when we use the Mackay method to optimize this content strategy, we're going to be looking back on the mission statement, on the vision, and on the values to make sure that the videos that we put under these content pillars align with all of these things, and that they're still helping provide what our customers want. You know, they go with our vision, they go with our values, because if they don't, then we honestly just shouldn't be making a video about it. So, you know, it may seem like we don't really need to write in this stuff right here, and for the content pillars, all we need to do is like, what do our customers want? But this stuff right here is going to be crucial for just not putting out content for the sake of it, but making sure it actually aligns with our brand's values. So really important to write this stuff out here. But what your customers want, along with some of this stuff down here, these are kind of just more so like how we come up with our content pillars. And then also writing down our competitors. This will help us research more video ideas, but it's really good to look at your competitors and kind of see what types of videos perform best for them. Because chances are if they do really good for your competitors, they can start to be good content pillars for you. So like, let's just watch some of our competitors' top videos. So like,
here are the top 5 write-offs for new LLC owners. Number 1.
Okay, so like top 5 write-offs. A write-off is like how you save money on taxes. So like that's a pillar, saving money on taxes. What's this other one? How rich people protect their money, right? How to save on taxes. And then this other one is if you stop paying taxes, that is a tax compliance tip, right? Or where it talks about tax compliance, or basically it shows like, you know, the downsides of what happens. It basically falls under the pillars. The pillars: tax compliance, saving on taxes. We haven't seen any accounting tips from him yet go super viral. So maybe that's a sign that like, okay, accounting isn't that viral of a topic, but that's still okay because it's what business owners want to see. So like even you look at Tyler McBroom, and that's what I'm saying. What I just did where I looked at his top videos, that's what you can do before writing out this stuff. Like if you're having trouble finding out your pillars, look at your competitors, look at their highest performing videos, and see if you can find a common theme between them all, right? You can find a common theme between your competitors' top videos. Chances are it's probably going to be a really good content pillar. So let's check Duke Loves Taxes here.
So this is what's in my bank account as of today. But before I was at where I'm at today, I was here. In this picture, I am get handcuffed and...
Okay, this is a 2-minute story. I think it's just talking about his life. Let's check here. OnlyFans taxes.
You're an OnlyFans creator and you're doing...
Okay, this is a tax tip. So there you go. Again, saving on taxes.
You're doing... Breaking news starting January.
Breaking news, right? This is tax compliance tips. So there you go, right? If I didn't sit there and come up with these content pillars myself, I could have just looked at my competitors and came up with the content pillars in the same way.